Everybody, welcome back to a Game of Thrones. Last episode, we kind of just cleaned up our lands, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a couple days since I recorded. Yeah, I think we kind of just cleaned up some lands here. We had a couple people die. My uncle, or was it my uncle? No, he didn't die. Who died? Hold on. My uncle died. My father didn't die, but we did give him a funeral. And then we went ahead and married off a couple pieces of our family. We did get our bastard branch, another bastard branch to our family. So this is another House Varyn dynasty. What's it called? Bastard branch. So this is now directly underneath that house as well as the rest of them. These, we have another one like ours underneath our main dynasty, or our founding dynasty, I should say. But yeah, I think this episode we kind of need to focus on our expansion. It's been kind of a little bit stagnant in the lands here the last couple episodes. We were taking care of some stuff in our lands and trying to make everything kind of run smoothly. Independence is probably not possible for a while, at least. We only have like 7,000 men. And then we don't really have the greatest of alliances. We've got a couple thousand, 4,000 from Driftmark. We've got, 1,300 from our, I think this is, who is this? This is our first cousin. And then we have another one to Wisewood. It's got 1,800 men to our nephew. And then, of course, our third cousin only has 900. So in total, we've got maybe 13, 14,000 men. It's just not enough. We have kids. We have some kids. And, they can be married. Of course, my youngest, Jane. Helene can also be married off. Tristan and Arthur, we're not going to really do anything with them yet. I need to make sure that we have their stuff set correctly. Yep. We need our daughter. She's set on that. And she's not picked yet. She just starts off with a 2 prowess and no stuff, no traits. We did go ahead and take care of our court. We added a not a courtsmith. We did add a court. No. We added the Master at Arms. I was like, wait, no, we had her. We added our Master at Arms. We added a Seneschal. We added a Tutor. We've thrown in a Wet Nurse for us. I just don't see any other options or reasonings to do any of these right now. We don't make a ton of money. So I don't think that there's any real reason for us to do that. We are pretty good on our military size. It could be bigger. Could max a few of these out, but as of right now, I don't think there's any real need to. Is this done building yet? We should have this military schools in 3 months, so that should be great for us. We could also build one here. Oh no, we have tax assessors here. And then we need to get this duchy title from House Faring. Or the Faring's Cross from our brother, our cousin and steward, Lord Corman. We need this duchy, but I'm not going to take that from him. He also built tax assessor. Or did we build that there? I don't remember. Anyway, we need to get that land from him. We need that to finish. We need to potentially go after the Great Stock here. We could take them, try to expand to this duchy. I really wouldn't like to take the land from them. I'd like to keep the land. It'd be nice to be able to, like, subjugate, but we can't really do that. I don't have a Casus Belli. And if I were to try... Let me actually check something. I do think that we should go after the whole duchy here. Or potentially over here. They're allied to them, who have 8,500 men. Yeah, we're not going after them. What about the Haystacks? 3,700. They're too strong. The Fells are too strong. They're just a well-oiled machine with the diplomacy, with their alliance to Lord Royce. We could go after the Stademans, but they're kind of separated from our lands, and I wouldn't like that. That's not something that I'd like to try to do. So maybe the Peaseberries are going to be our best bet. And do I want to do this diplomatically, or do I want to go to war? She has no children, but she is pregnant. Their primary heir is Valena, which is, I think, her sister. Yeah, it's her sister is the first in line. Her spouse is Lord Rondon of Greatstock. He's 65 years old. And she's 15. That's a marriage right there. I want to keep an eye on her. Let's pin her. I'm going to start using this more. I have noticed that I haven't been using this that often, but I do want to use this more to keep track of some random people like her. Because what I think I would like to do is potentially marry... I have a former spouse? Oh, yeah. I'd potentially like to marry my son to her, Arthur. So when her husband eventually dies, because he's 65 years old, I could also pin him. So when he dies, it'll notify me. He'll be dead. I can then try to marry her to my son. And I can try to do it to where I marry her to him normally, not matrilenially. So that way her main son, her first child here, which they may have multiple children. This may not even work. If she has a boy, then I may just go to war with them and try to take the land. If she has a daughter, I can try to, you know, diplomatically take the land from her. We're going to go ahead and claim Pottingfield. And we're going to claim Pottingsfield, hopefully get the full duchy, so we'll have the claim on it just in case. But we'll go ahead and unpause. We'll go up to we'll go up to 2 speed. What is this? I hope this will not come to it, but I left an option. You must rescind the option of the appointment to the steward of the Stormlands. Of course you do. All right, whatever. Not a big deal. I'm not the greatest steward. 15. I would like to change my vassal contract though. Let's see. I'd like to give myself council rights, actually. And with that, I will raise my men. Oh. Wait, how is that? Oh, does council rights gives me 3 hooks? What if I just lowered that? Gives me 1. So council rights gives me 3, so I'd have to upgrade to extortionate and high, and I still can't do it. Wow. Okay. That sucks. I can't even do that if I wanted to. I don't have a hook on them either. All right, so I don't know how I want to do this. I don't know how I want to play this with my kids here. Marrying Arthur to her would be a good way of, you know, gaining this land. But the downside to doing that is military schools have been constructed. I can make another men-at-arms regiment. Downside to doing that is he is my heir. So he'll be landed, and I won't be able to control his kids or anything like that. But I might be able to, you know, go negotiate a little bit, get an alliance with them, and then if, say, they die, and oh, he had a boy. It changes it all. They had a boy. It doesn't even matter. Okay, looks like we're going to war. Never mind. Just scratch that whole plan. I was hoping to try to marry to her, but she's married to House Penrose. So anyway, we'll just go to war and take it from him then. I guess that's just what we're gonna have to do. I want my men. Oh, what happened here? Huh? They changed their house again. It was a black bull. That was weird. Why did they change it again? I don't know. That's really weird of that. Sir Michael of Timberland is a bastard and thus not a legitimate member of House Blackton. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. He's landed. What happened? It got changed. He's a bastard founder. Why does it say he's a bastard? That's really weird. I don't know why it changed this. It shouldn't have. That's really odd. I think I'm going to just try to quickly change this back to a bull. It would be under other, potentially. No, it's charges. I need bestiary. Let me find a bull. Yeah, that's a lot of different options for this. I need black with blue and blue. I don't know what happened there. That was really, really weird. Need to change the field to white or like a gray. There we go. Nope, cancel. Black bull. All right, there's that. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. I don't know why it changed. Okay, so... Kind of at a weird standstill. I'm not really sure what to do anymore. Like, I have options and things I can go for, but at the same time, like, I don't have too many decisions that I'd like to make. You know, consecrating a bloodline would be nice, but I just don't have the piety for that. I need to be a religious icon. I'd like to potentially work on this. You know, accepting her. Wish I could, you know, take on her her faith. I don't remember. I don't know why I can't. I know I did this last time. Oh no, she already is my faith. It's not faith. It's I want to take on her culture, but I can't. And I can't form a hybrid culture because I don't have 100 of this. So I would need to get the acceptance between our two cultures to 100%. And then I can do it. But I can't do that right now. And I need one piece of my land to have it. I don't know. I guess I'll leave it at this. No, I won't. I want Black Bull on that. Let me do that. I want both of these pieces of land to be their thing. There we go. I don't have to do both, but I'm gonna. There we go. Okay, so that's fixed. I don't know why it changed it. I don't know why it says he's a bastard. He's an illegitimate bastard of my dynasty, but can I make him legitimate? No. I don't know why I can't make him legitimate. Maybe I'm not the head of his or something. I don't know. Anyway, enough rambling on that. I'm not really sure what to do there. But where's our... We're about 25% of the way done. Let's go ahead and check our military. Oh no, I have the new one because I was given it. Oh, what's this? Spymaster comes to me, discovering his vassal Sir Christopher is scheming against me. My vassal of Whitewater. Of course he is. Let us throw him in jail. Pause. Did I just manage? Ah. He's a vassal of mine. It's not Lady Dorna. Wait, what did he hold? Hold on. What did he hold? He's... Providence of Baybreak. Where is this? He's here. Okay. I didn't even know that he held a castle there. And it's not a terrible castle. It really isn't. You're gonna... Yeah, I gotta let you get there, and then you're gonna denounce your stuff. Oh, what is this? Oh, my father. Okay. Honestly, I thought somebody died. Oof. My father, the great Lord Arthur, succumbed to fatal apoplexy a long time ago. Yet his flame of his life still shines bright. What surrounded him everywhere now seems to follow me. Many still consider me his son, rather than the man I am in my own right. Just yesterday, an old peasant was praising him as if he was still alive. The time has come to step out of his shadow to make my mark on the world and be recognized as the great Aeron. You're right. It is time. Pause. Just remembered that a couple of my people that I named Lord Arthur. I named my son Lord Arthur. Oop, did not mean to pin him. Well, I mean, I could keep him pinned, but I'm not going to. Gotta change his name. Yeah, I'm using an E when it's supposed to be an R. I named a couple people with Arthur instead of Arthur with the UR. So I need to open my dynasty real quick and find those people. Lord Aeron, Lord Oliver, Peter, Arthur. I know I named somebody else Arthur. Where are they? Lord Aeron, Sorella, Tristan. Lord Aeron, Lord Arthur. Yeah, I don't think I named any of these people, though. I don't think I did. So none of these are going to give me Arthur. I know that I'm pretty sure Remus is the one that left the comment on it or whatever. That there was somebody else named Arthur and I spelled it with an ER instead of a UR, like an idiot. I don't remember who else I named that, but I fixed it. I fixed it for his son at least, Lord Arthur with the UR. So that's fixed. And also, I want to go ahead and add Master Garrett is 50. Maester Garrett is 46. But we're gonna change his name. Can I change his name actually? I don't think I can change his name. Is that possible to change his name? No, I don't think I can. I was gonna change his name to Remus. There's got to be a way to do it. I just don't know. I know I could probably go in. Oh, he's got Leverpox. Maybe we do it for the next Maester. I know I could probably go into debug mode real quick. I'm just gonna pop this in real quick. Just don't mind that. Pop this in real quick. I'll probably change his name now, right? Can I change his name? There's a lot of options here. Change character weight. Inspire, generate. Add truce, do embezzle. I don't know if I can actually change his name anywhere in here. I think honestly, I think I would need to have it up here, and it's just not here to change his name. But what I could potentially do, let me get out of this real quick. What I could potentially do is the next one of my sons, my next son that I have, is she pregnant? No. If she's pregnant and gives birth to another son, I will name him Remus, and I will send him to the Citadel. And then whenever he becomes a maester, I will bring him back to the lands, make him my maester, and I will have Maester Remus next to me at all times. Let me check one thing real quick. I'm off screen real fast. I need to check something. Yes. Okay. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do for Remus. Is I'm going to make him our maester here in Aeron Woods. I'm just gonna have to have him first. I could rename Tristan, honestly, but Tristan's already been here for a minute. And he's only my second son, and I don't really want to send my second son off to become a maester. To take the chain or whatever it's called. So I think I may have my third son and then send him off to be a maester. Just, just for lineage situation. I don't really want to, mess up just in case Arthur dies. That's the biggest thing. I don't want Arthur to die. And I actually, what about finding him a good marriage? Is there anyone who would be considered a good marriage for my son here? House Page, House Libar. We have some connections with Libar. If I'm not mistaken, that was my my great was it Libar? No, it wasn't. It wasn't great. Yeah, it wasn't my great grandfather. It was my father's father. No, was it Longshanks that took a? It was Longshanks that took House Libar's Lady Sarah first. I was completely mistaken there. No, it was Longshanks that took House Libar and married one of their daughters. Oh, okay. So it's really just my father. My father did that. Okay. So I could take Brienne Libar, daughter of Sir Ambrose. She is glowing and an indulgent wastrel. So she's a little bit of boost in stewardship, which would help. Could take her as a wife for my son. I could take House Good Elaine, Henrietta Goldwyn or Goldwine. There's a few different options here, but I don't know. House Crane, it's not a bad one. Ooh, a Lynette, okay. Or a Lannet, House Lannet. House Fernley, Whiteberry, House Hood. Yeah, there's some options here. But yeah, I don't, dang, that's really close. That's a very close sigil, or it's very close to House Stafford is almost identical to to our House Whitestone. It's similar with a castle on a blue background like that. But yeah, we're not going to worry about our sons yet. I think when he turns 9 or so, then we'll marry him. And if he does become High Valyrian, then we could potentially start to change the way that this house operates. There's an option in here to take dragon wives. Listen, I don't know how ambitious this kid's gonna be. He's zealous already, which, that speaks to that. And he's rowdy, which, I guess that's fine. But the zealous part is what's crazy. Because he could be very, very, like, straightforward when it comes to his religion. And he may decide to embrace the Valyrian way. And if he embraces the Valyrian ways, then this whole area could be converted to High Valyrian. We step out from, well, not High Valyrian, but we would get the acceptance and change the culture. And then we could step out from the old ways of the Stormlands, and, that could be what drives our independence. We're no longer Stormlanders. We're a hybrid culture with the High Valyrians or Valyrians. So, yeah, I think as long as he becomes High Valyrian after he comes of age. As for now, let's move this. Let's just put it back in the gauntlet. I think he doesn't like us. It's because I took land from him. Yeah, revoked his title. And that's fine. don't know who's your heir. Andrian Varynden. I don't even know who that is. We've got so many people. What do we have? Like 62 living members. Just in House Varyn alone. Or the entire house. Our house is 56 living members. Yeah, we've got some pretty good people in here. But yeah, let's go ahead and pause. I've been sitting way too long. We need to get this on its way. We did receive this guy from Greyhelm. We could revoke his title now. Oh no, he doesn't. Oh no, it won't let me because he's not my. Oh lord, he's not my direct vassal. So I can't revoke his title, but I can negotiate his release to send him to the Night's Watch, which then his wife, Lady Janess of Baybreak of House Oatright, becomes divorced from him. Lord Commander Jorah joins his court, or Lord Commander gets Christopher, and their son, Oswell Whitewaters, would then take over. He doesn't like me to begin with. I'd like to take care of the Whitewaters here, though. I really don't want them. So... Can I just ransom him for 30 gold now? Sure. Why not? That's 30 gold. I don't like the Whitewaters there. He doesn't absolutely hate me. I did release him, so he instantly became a little bit more liking me. Accused me of scheming. Well, you were. I am okay. I'm your friend's rival. Who's your friend? Ah, Lady Sorella. My sister. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me so? Anyway, okay. Nonetheless, it does not matter. We're gonna go ahead and 5-speed this to speed this up a little bit. Voice on my council. I am now going to be Chancellor of the Stormlands. That's fine with me. I'll keep that for about a year, and then you'll revoke it again, which is fine. This needs to hurry up and get here already, get this done, so that way I can maybe get the whole thing and go to war with them. We got something going on. Lord Rondon died of old age. She had one child. Wait a minute. Might be able to do it. Hold on. Might be able to do it. My son. Lord Arthur. See, the problem is if I marry him off, maybe I don't marry him to her. Maybe I marry my younger son to her. Won't accept because it's mine. If I marry into her family, it's 55. Yeah, she won't accept this though. And I couldn't get a hook if I wanted to because it's a patrilineal. Yeah, I don't think that this would work either way. I mean, I could matrilineally marry Tristan to her. Their kids would be born into great stock, but at the end of the day, they are my... No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I was going to say we could do it, but in reality, I don't think that's a very smart idea. I don't think that's something that we would do, especially not since we're trying to take the land right now. We're trying to get a claim on it. We can go ahead and remove him now. We don't need to unpin him or pin him. But Jordo can marry. We have Sir Halbert of Noblewood with Serena Varynden. I say the name wrong, and it's literally my freaking dynasty. So I can say how I want, but I say it wrong all the time. Ooh, my head of faith likes me finally. I don't know the last time he liked me. I can ask him for 327 gold. Absolutely. I'll take that, monies. Thank you very, very, very much. What are we going to spend it on? We've got 800 gold to spend. Let's upgrade our militaries. Because we are going to war soon. How much is that going to cost? 210, 94, 96, 210, 110. Let's upgrade the armored footmen twice. Upgrade them once. We'll upgrade these guys once. And we'll upgrade these guys. Yeah, we'll upgrade them once. Okay. And then we'll upgrade these. So that maybe I'll upgrade it twice. I know I'm losing the gold now because we're reinforcing, but we're gonna gain quite a bit of money here. He did it again. He created another cadet branch. Oh, he could. Okay, wait a minute. He didn't make a bastard branch, did he? Wait, who's this? Lady Allison of Estermont. Estermont. Oh. Okay, that's actually fine. Sure. I don't know who you are. I mean, I know who our Estermont is, but Rogue Administration was with much satisfied ceremony. My knight, Sir Alfredor, slams a bulging sack down before me. Look, he bides. I empty its contents, precious metal, heirlooms, and trinkets. I am convinced that Lord Corman's commoners, grins Alfredor, or I have convinced some of his commoners to grins Alfredor. Their taxes were meant for you, my liege. It is a decent windfall, and even better, I can imagine the beady-eyed look or the wrath of Lord Detestable Face. Listen, though. I don't want Lord Corman to be upset with me. Lord Corman already doesn't like me. It's not tyranny, but then I could take this. How much does this guy actually like me? 52, and that's going to lose him 40 opinion to me. Lord Corman is negative 79, and I could gain 25. I'm going to gain some opinion. I'm going to gain some likeness of this guy. I do want my cousin to like me, since I am, you know, he's ruling over such a large area. Go ahead and keep that running. Okay, I need to actually check a second here. What is this? What do you want? Arthur Varynden for Essen of Tarth. 21 prowess. Sure, become a knight. Yeah. Okay. My mother died, and I skipped over that. I noticed that out of nowhere, my mother died. Yeah. Iriamont has died. I'm in a bit of a pickle because I kind of need to have a funeral for 2 people now. Can I do a funeral yet? I don't remember where everybody was being married. I'm pretty sure it's buried. I'm pretty sure it was here. I have to do it for my uncle and my mother, and I still can't do it for another 2 years. So we've got a long time to wait for funerals, which that doesn't make much sense because people die all the time. I am a rightful lord of Lordship of Pottingfield. Lose all fabricating claim progress. See it done. Spend 90 gold. I can't do it right now. Will it continue to do it? Yeah, it will continue. Okay. Yeah, just try to find me the full thing here. How good is my... Oh, my Septon is only 10 learning. So he's not very good. I can get the claim on Duchy, though, and I'm hoping that he gets that. Okay. Yeah, so my mother died. My uncle died. I have 2 people that I need to take care of. I upgraded all of those men. They should be reinforced by now, right? Yeah. They all should be reinforced, fully finished and reinforced. But my army didn't go up much. That doesn't make much sense. My army stayed basically exactly the same. Okay, that's weird. I just spent 800 gold to have the same size army. I guess that's odd. The Beast of the Gauntlet, my lord. He marches up, hauling my son Christopher by the ear. This dratted child has been lying in wait around corners, wearing the bear skin for a costume, only to jump out, screaming and scaring the living daylights out of people. That's hilarious. Every courtier loses opinion. I think I'm going to be a weird... it's going to suck, but I have to do this. Starts endorsing me. Oh, is this my Septon? Yes, it does. He's going to like me. Sorry, Tristan, but I have places... I have to run this land. I'm going to get some gold off that. I have land I need to run, so... What did Lord Arthur do? Imprison Familiar or Familia Kinslayer. Who did you kill? He killed Sarah. My niece. Who was married to House Merryweather, who had a child, Ben. It was just unlanded. Why did you kill her? What? Lord Arthur is... Yeah, we don't kill family. We don't... Yeah, we don't do that. We don't kill family. Gotta fix my Master at Arms. We'll do... I got some old people here. Andrew Greenstone can be my Master at Arms. Caravan Master is dead. I don't really have a good one, so we won't put that in yet. Seneschal died or moved on. We'll put... we'll do Ambrose for that. Yeah, that's fine. And the prisoner, let's get him here first. Arrive at my court, please. What's this? Pay ransom. The king wants to pay me 50 gold to get my brother, or my prisoner and my nephew out. Why is this not letting me do anything with him? I don't want to release him. I actually want him dead. His heir will be who? His heir is Roderick Varynden. I kind of want him to renounce his titles. I can send him to the Night's Watch. He doesn't like that. I could banish him. He leaves my prison. The king would give me 50 gold for him. I mean, I hate him because he's a kinslayer. Now, why does the king want him out, though? He's dear to him. Is he friends with the king? He is friends with the king. You know what? My lord, or my king, I will go ahead and release him because you offered it. That being said, I did release him. I need to fix my chancellor here. Put him back here. I don't like him, but he's a known criminal. I'll leave him where he's at. Mainly for the fact that the king wanted him out. I don't want him out, but the king did. Yeah, the king wanted him out, so I'll see to it that it happens. Lady Dorna's almost likes me. She is also 14, so she's able to be married. And I think we'll send Tristan to marry her. He's 6. Arthur isn't going to marry her, but Tristan will. Oh, is she betrothed? She is married already to Sir Adrian of Winded Glade of Mount Spire. That really sucks that you're already married. But it is what it is. I do like you, and I think that we need to keep our relationship good. So maybe we can do a little tour around our lands here. Let's do a majesty tour. No, we'll do a taxation tour because we're trying to make some money. We'll start here at Blackspire. We'll go to Steelstorm. We'll go to Castle Faring, Noblewood, Goldenhorn, and then Sweet Bay. We'll go to everyone's. We're going to tour the grounds here, which increases control in Blackstrip, the Black Stripe. We'll do a feast in Timberland. We'll do a feast in Faring Crossing, or Faring Cross. We'll do a feast in Noblewood, which is right next door. We're actually going to do a tour of the grounds. We'll do a cultural festival for Sir Gayard, and we'll do another tour of the grounds for Sword. Oh, actually, you know what? Any of our vassals that do not like us, we are doing a hosted dinner. We'll also do one with Lordship of Sweetmont. Yeah, Lord Corman will also get one. They like us a little bit. So actually, we're just going to do feasts pretty much the whole way. It's going to cost me quite a bit of money. 175, so I just need to unpause for literally a second. Okay, now I can do it. We need to get a caravan master in, and they're all absolutely terrible. We'll do Sir Ottomore, which gives us a little bit less danger. We've still got some medium danger locations, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and do it. Do a little taxation tour. We're going to head up here. The grounds of Blackstripe. Let's start this up. We're just going to keep this at 4 to 5 speed. It's only fair that you share with your lord. Sir Godry is quite gracious host so far, showing me his lands and possessions with pride, so I immediately take him back when he starts stammering, clearly trying to draw attention from away from an apparently unremarkable door we are passing by. Are you hiding something from me, Godry? I take advantage of the moment of stunned, shameful, guilty silence to push the door open, and I am surprised at what I find. The door leads to a courtyard filled with the healthiest, strongest looking hounds I've seen in a while. I'll pretend I didn't like this. Or I didn't see this. I'm not going to gain any more gold on this, but he does gain opinion of me. He already likes me quite well, but I get a hook on him, which is kind of the whole point. My hunting bows. This should be easy. 150 prestige. What a petulant buffoon. He does not like me for this, but I gained 50 renown, which is great. We're almost to reputable. We're about halfway. All right, 5-speed this, get this one done. We're just going to kind of quickly go through. Oh, congratulations. A window tax. Yeah, let's window tax. He refused the tax. Now I can imprison him, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. Limber and moving through the room like a bear on a hunt. John doesn't fail to impress. I follow his movement, a symphony of the eyes. He disappears down the hallway. Such prowess. This is silly. I am gaining a little bit of gold, but I hate that he refused that. I will just go ahead and pardon him right away. I'm going to demand payment from him first. And then I'm going to pardon him. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. And then I can demand payment from him another time right away. Window tax. Maybe he won't do it again. He avoided the tax again. It's time for tribute. He gave in on that though, because if he wouldn't have, I would have put him in jail. During the tour of the province of Blackstripe, I am locked in with a conversation with the Admiral Sir Godry about the Father's divine plan for humanity when I am interrupted by one of his courtiers. The man is not allowed to speak for long before he's being silenced by his liege, but his wisdom he's able to suspense immediately proves that he knows far more about the subject than Sir Godry could ever dream of knowing. If Sir Godry is unwilling to listen to his insight, perhaps they would be willing to join my court instead. You did completely decline me twice. This is his maester, and he's shutting him down. He is pretty learned. It's a little bit. We'll just say this. That's fine. He'll gain some opinion of me. Honestly. Yeah, we'll gain some opinion of him. I'm fine with that for now. Gaining some pretty good gold. We're at 233 already. Let us begin with my my cousin. We're gonna have to change his dynasty again. No, cannot. We need the full duchy. I'll join in the singing. Let's pause this real quick. We are gonna change his stuff because it did it again. Let's change it to Black Man. Why does it keep changing it? Paste. Black Bull, finish. And then we need to change both of these back. I don't know why it keeps doing this. And his other one. Because he's had a second child, has he not? That's what it was. Yeah, he had a second child and it like threw it off again, which is really weird. All right, what do we got here? Suspicious extravagance. I've been enjoying my time here, but I cannot help to notice that it feasted on an extravagance every day since I've been here. He is significantly more wealthy than I initially imagined. If my pondering proves true, it would mean that Sir owes me far more gold than he has been paying thus far, and I could demand an extraction. The paybacks must be made. He must pay more in the future. He gets a weak hook on me. I increase his feudal taxes. If he does not accept, I could imprison him. You get a weak hook on him. Maybe I just get a weak hook on him, make me pay me anyway. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Wonderful way to wake up. As I regain my consciousness, I feel something heavy beside me. An entire keg of mead rests beside me like a lover. Absolutely. I'd like to become friends with him, actually. If I could become friends with my third cousin, that would be great. This evening, I'm sitting next to Sir Michael's Admiral Perwyn, watching as he sighs into his plate with longing. Truly, I grow tired of life here in Timberland. I long to elevate my station in life. Talents are wasted here. I've lately been thinking about slipping off to the back of the gauntlet where I can really show that what I'm worth. I could make him become my friend. I don't really want to take him. I'm just gonna make him my friend. I don't want to take him with me. My courtier, Rolessa, has approached me claiming that it has been given Sir Michael's permission to come join his court in place of my own. Sure. She leaves my travel entourage. I don't think she does anything for me. She doesn't. She's just a giant, though. She joins Sir Michael's court and removes her from the activity. That's fine. Grand Tour becomes more avaricious. Yep, I won the drinking contest. I can consume them all. We become friends. Perfect. It is time for tribute. He gave in. Perfect. What is this? Lower consequences. You over there. I hear a distant cry, turning around to find a plow holding peasant with his breath heavily agitated as he stops for a second. I'm sorry, my lord, but it's a rare chance to talk to you. I understand that you must grow your realm, but the royal buildings that you have built here have left us without a job. He clutches his plow. Come work my lands, and I shall give you what was taken from you. I get a strong hook on the poet, and a peasant inflex for 10 years. I gain a lot of stress because I'm callous. I don't really care to be callous, so I'm going to be nice. Let's begin. I'm already up to level 3 on this, which is really good. Dinner this evening has been a little different from what I'm used to. The cook lackadaisically drops the bowl in front of me and is immediately met with the most unworldly aroma that I've ever smelled in my life. Down the hatch? Yeah, let's down the hatch. I mean, it's a 44% nauseating meal or a good meal. Good meal. Take it. I'll take it all day. We came across the ruins of Varynden Crossing. I think I've already gotten this one before. I'm not going to read that whole thing. Again, chatted at the ruins. A lot of these are going to be just repetitive. I've already read them before. Almost level 4 already. It's a massive jump. I could die. Probably not. Let's go ahead and do it. Full of desserts for 5 years. Time for tribute. He gave in. Perfect. It would seem Lord Carmen has decided to put on performance for my amusement this evening. As I sit feast table eagerly awaiting my entertainment, Lord Carmen appears dressed as my beloved Arthur. I think of only Lord Aeron and all the wonderful times we've had together. Heartfelt, tragic performance recreating the time my father Aeron succumbed to fatal apoplexy. I wonder if I should indulge in this. I don't know. I mean, I'll do this to gain some opinion of the guy, but I don't know if he was mocking him or not. He recreated the time my father succumbed to fatal... No. He already doesn't like me. That's crazy, though. But it's a friendly opinion. I don't think he was being... I'm not going to be crazy. I'm not going to be like my father was. I will just... Oh, Lord. I don't know if that was a good thing or not. I don't know what he was trying to do there, but we're just not going to think about it. Helene has gained the Valyrian tongue. Perfect. Or Helena. Helene. Oh, I lost 35 gold? Let's see here. Another evening in this Sir Halbert's home, and yet another foreign meal is placed in front of me. I knock it around with my knife, watching the dark, unfamiliar sauces slide around like cascading mud. Let's just eat it. I'm truly trying to be less like my father. I do not want to be a tyrant. I want my men to like me. I want my vassals to like me. Let's do that. We'll do. Let's continue several bland standard moves. Natsumati cunningly foils my opponent. I might lose this. All right, I won. Good. An excellent match. It's time for tribute. He gave in. Everybody has given in so far. This is so great. Lordship gains ugly statue, gains growth for 50 years, 50% negative growth for Wisewood. Gains destroyed statue for 25 years. I gain ugly statue. But it does gain control growth and popular opinion. Fine. Proud faces. They really tried. We'll take it. I'm not gonna be mean about it. We're trying to turn a new leaf with Lord Aeron here. Let's begin our next one. We're trying not to be our father. Worthwhile experiment. Stomachache for 5 years. I can't get them all. We've got the stewardship perk. We're gonna do. We do cutting cornerstones. I think this person's choking. I can save her. She died. Yikes. Whoops. Gaining some gold. We're up to 800. It's time for tribute. He gave in. Everybody's giving in, which is exactly what I want. I want everyone to give in. Send a quick prayer. Gain 10 more gold. Person of interest, lady. Oh. She was executed on Lord Royce's orders. And Prince Jakaris had solstice. Hatched solstice. What do you mean? Oh my god, she was executed for what? What did she do? She was a criminal? She was an adulterer. She did not remarry, had a kid out of wedlock, and the king murdered her. Or not the king, the Lord Paramount had her killed. Oh my god. Lord Alistair is 3 years old. Does not have a betrothal. This would work. She wouldn't accept that, but if I can get my... No, I'm still just trying to take it. I'm still just trying to take it. Alright, we're just... hopefully win this. I'm just going to skip through. I win again. Excellent match. He takes it personally. He doesn't like that. It's fine. Not a big deal. No big deal. I must terrestrial urban at once. Host will be informed. Gain opinion. Pause this. I had a faction that just... oh, it's a loyalist. Okay, we're good. There's much to achieve. Dang. Give me the duchy. I could try to save him again. You do owe me your life, sure. Gained a strong saved life hook. I can modify multiple contracts. I can demand a ton of payments, which I'm going to go ahead and do now. There we go. Another dinner. My sister and rival Lady Sarah has arrived to spoil my appetite, and her mere presence is bringing my blood to a boil. What makes matters worse is Sir Edom appears jubilant in my misery and has actually started to laugh, joking with a sworn enemy of the crown. I do not want to become rivals this man, so I will gain some stress. To put me at level 2, which is kind of crazy. Maybe... become a drunkard. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna hurt anybody. Lose some stress by waiting. We'll lift the wagon off the ground. I gained some more stress because I get lost. Finish the grand tour. We gained 1,000 gold. My niece-in-law, Milena, has given birth to a daughter. Sir Ottomore. We are going to name it Verona. That's fine. We'll name her Verona. I don't know why I would try to go to war with the Stepstones. They're not really that close to me. Got a little jump scare, or a jump scare, a little lag spike there. 1,000 gold. I think we have kind of fixed our land a little bit. Everybody slightly likes me a little bit more now. She is now into the positive. I like everyone, which is good, except for him. And he's a criminal. Why are you a criminal again? What did you do? What did this guy do again? What was he a criminal for? What did he do? I know I can see it. I just don't know where I'm supposed to look. Being very, very blind here. Let's go do that. No, I don't know. I can't imprison him. It actually doesn't say why I'd be imprisoning him. It says he's a criminal. He's a known criminal, but it doesn't give me the... Oh, I've already punished him in imprisonment. Okay. So, I don't know how, but I did. So, Lady Sarah likes me, which is nice. That's very good. We've got Lady Dorna likes me. We've got my cousin here likes me. We've got our nephew likes me. I don't like him at all. Sir Halbert does not like me, but I like him. And then our brother-in-law, vassal and friend, Sir Michael, 191, which is nice. And then the black stripe up here, what is this? Who are you again? My first cousin, once removed, also likes me, and I barely like him. And we're going to let this run one more time, trying to get this claim. If this claim fails, then that'll be the end of the episode anyway. My friend has been moved to house arrest by House Wheaton. Why are you in jail? How much do you want for him? 10 gold. On the hook. There we go. That's fine. Sir Samwell has gained a favor hook on me. I'm fine with a favor hook. He's not in my lands. He's over here somewhere, I think. That's House Selmy. I don't even know where that guy was. Yeah, I have no idea where that was, actually. Anyway. Nonetheless, that doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and make sure this is running. Get this up to where I need it. We've got a hunt. Don't really care for a hunt. Are my kids almost of age? Have they... He's 11. He's almost there. I really hope he changes his, I really hope he changes from Stormlander to High Valyrian. Man, that would be so nice if he did. My friend Alessier died. Okay, so I paid for a hook and then he died. Wonderful. Let's try to take care of a little bit of my stress here. I don't really want to indulge in drinking. But honestly, I kind of fits this guy a little bit. He's been a little bit of a problem. He's had some issues. He's not the best of the best. I mean, I really kind of expected him to be a little better than he is, but he's struggling. He's very much struggling as the Lord here. We may go ahead and just pay homage to the king, actually. I don't think paying homage would be too bad, but I'm not doing that this episode. Oh, and Lord Corman has died. The curse undone. All right, let's pause this for a second. Who takes over this land now? his son Andrian, who absolutely hates me. Ah, man, I hate when I have family members that don't like me. It really sucks. I can revoke his title. He's probably not going to like that, but I already revoked one of the guy's titles before. I want Faring's Cross, but you're not going to give me Faring's Cross, are you? You're not going to give me any land. I could just go to war with you and take all of your titles. Wait, did he kill us? Was slain in battle. What battle were you fighting? Your son's a murderer. Oh my god, this whole side of the family sucks. I'm gonna have to do some stuff here. I'm gonna have to make some. Well, next episode, we're gonna have to clean some stuff up here. That's not okay. I don't like that at all. All right, Peaceberry's almost claim is almost done again. Sir Edom created a loyalist faction. That's fine. Fabricate claim on lordship. I don't have enough, man. Yeah, just not. We're not gonna do that. I lost my steward, which actually Lord Andrian of Varynden is the best steward. If I give him this, would he almost like me? Closer, very much closer. Actually, not bad at all. Keep him on that. You know, maybe cleaning up the land is a good thing. Maybe keeping our enemies on our good side. That's a good idea. He's holding too many duchies. To be honest, I need to take one of his, but he's not going to allow that yet. But I hope you guys enjoyed. That's going to be it. We're going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you hit the like button down below, subscribe. Yeah, we're kind of trying to work our way towards fixing our lands. We've really went the next step trying to clean up some of the hatred that my father caused with all of our vassals here on this side. We do have some more vassals to clean up, especially within our own family that don't like us. My sister is one of them, as you can see. She's rival, hates me. I can probably send her some gold, which almost gets her out of that. I don't mind sending her gold. I can gift her an artifact. Gains 2 opinion of me. Now I'm not doing that. Yeah, I guess, honestly, making my sister like me wouldn't be a bad idea. I could try swaying her. We'll start swaying her, but we'll do that next episode. If we can get her to like me and get rid of our rival, that might be a good idea. That way she stops trying to kill me and to like, you know, ruin everything for me. Yeah, look at this. I think that's her. So yeah, we'll go about that next time. I think that's what we'll do next episode. But anyway, enough rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one.